Well, I hope you are having a spectacular weekend. All in all, for the most part, we have a little bit of a tumultuous week coming up on the horizon. It is spring nonetheless, so a little bit of rain, potentially snow, and even a couple of thunderstorms once we look towards Thursday and Friday are on the horizon. But for the most part, Sunday, tomorrow, not looking too bad. Let's just dive right into this. Now, for the most part, we have a stationary front that's prompting some clouds in our general region. You can see up to our north in North Dakota and Minnesota. A couple little areas of light precipitation, but the ground is so dry, I don't really expect any of that is currently hitting the ground at this point. Expanding this view out, you can really start to see where that front is situated. For the most part, in west to east pattern, but a little northerly component on the western side with that. Clouds are continuing to filter their way through, but we do expect that to slump down ever so slightly. And in fact, if I could just quickly switch to a different graphic, what I want to show you with this is, simply put, this stationary front is going to be sticking around through the next couple of days in our region. That's going to be prompting some cloud cover, and especially once we look towards Monday, especially after that midnight hour, we could watch a little bit of rain quickly transitioning back into snow. And once again, this is for Monday. Here we can see it began to work in through our region. A little reprieve during the afternoon, and then it starts to bam back in once again later in the portion of Monday, and that's going to linger into Tuesday as well, mixing back and forth between that rain and snow component. But for the most part, accumulations are looking very, very minor. In terms of rain, maybe a tenth of an inch, and with the snow, a dusting on the ground. So not watching for anything more than just wetting the soil and cloud cover overhead. Now, once again, Sunday, I don't want to discount that, is looking to be dry, completely dry on the whole. Everything is looking to remain on the northerly side, other than potentially a stray drop passing through Aberdeen. Now, Monday, once again, here comes that stationary front working its way through, and that's going to have a mixed component working through the atmosphere as the temperatures do fluctuate between that freezing above and below of that 32-degree mark. Now, in terms of winds, staying out of the east for the most part, and this is going to be the overall trend with us, every now and then sneaking up to about that 15-20 mile per hour range, but that's all the higher we're really expecting with that. And all in all, not too bad in terms of wind. But for tonight, we are going to see 34 degrees for that low. Tomorrow, fantastic day. Fair weather clouds will be around. 53 degrees is going to be that high, and just a little bit of wind out of the east. Now, the week ahead, once again, Monday, for the most part, is showing rain. Same with Tuesday, but there is going to be some mixing occurring as that fluctuates between that liquid and frozen precipitation. 41 and 47 Monday and Tuesday respectively. Wednesday, for the most part, not looking too bad other than potentially a stray drop. And then Thursday and Friday, watching for a low pressure system spin in off the west coast that has some good power behind it, and along with that, bring in some good energy. And with that, what we're really watching for is moderate to heavy rainfall on Thursday. Potentially a half an inch or higher. Now, this is several days out, so we're still getting our bearings with this, but potentially there's some good precipitation with this, and especially once that low pressure system gets closer to us on Friday, that provides that lift component, a better quality of it, so that there is the potential for a couple isolated thunderstorms as well. Currently not looking to be severe with this, but once again, this is a week out, and we'll just be keeping a very close eye on that as we plan ahead through the next couple of days. But tomorrow's Easter Sunday, fantastic. Enjoy it. Maybe a touch on the cooler side, but all in all, I'm not too worried about it. All right, meteorologist Colin Raskowitz with Watertown Weather Watch Forecast. Thank you much for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.